Hello everybody and welcome to Dryer Days Art Studio. I'm Catherine and I'm so happy to have you here. Well, today I'm going to be working on these two shamrocks. These were a request by a client and I just think they turned out really well. They're two slightly different in technique and layout and design. And I will walk you through the process of how I made both. I hope you enjoy this video and let's get right into it. There will be a link in the description of where you can go to find these cutouts that I bought from the woodshapestore.com, and also a discount code if you'd like to get some wood cutouts for yourself. They have a huge selection over there at the Woodshape store, and they are awesome quality. You can get them in 1/8 or a 1/4 inch thickness. I prefer to get the 1/4 inch just because it's a little thicker. And here I'm just showing how I do my prep work to prepare these boards. I will paint them with 2 layers of white gesso, and then I come through and I sand it. And if you watch any of my videos, you know I love epoxy sculpt. I love using it to make my barriers and boundaries in my pieces. And I will actually show another technique using a hot glue gun to create these barriers, but for now I'm using my epoxy sculpt and getting it into nice little strips here. This is the 4-leaf clover, and I wanted this one to have kind of more of that authentic geode shape where it's got, you know, the center and the circles going out. And this one I wanted to look more like a shamrock in nature with sort of the veins of the leaf coming out. Of course, putting a little bit more of an artistic, creative spin on it. And just going in and laying down those epoxy sculpt lines and then coming in with water and smoothing them down. That's really why I like the epoxy sculpt, is I can mold it to exactly the shape I want it to be, the height that I want it to be, and you get these nice, clean, beautiful lines. It just looks really professional. And here coming in with the hot glue gun and laying in lines that way, which can also create barriers. Now that my barriers are completely dry and in place, I'm coming in and painting my sections the color that I want them to be. And this is just a nice backdrop. I do this for all my pieces. You can see me do it in other videos. This gives a nice background for that resin and the glitter and the stones to lay on. And also kind of gives me a template for where I want to put what color resin, the kind of pigments and things like that. Obviously, being that these are shamrocks and for St. Patty's Day, I wanted to make them green, use different greens, and I will be incorporating gold. As with all of my videos, in the video description you can find all of the products I use as well as links to buy. I have an Amazon store where you can find a lot of that stuff, but for things like the resin, which I am using Stone Coat Countertop Art Resin for both of these pieces, you can find a link to their website in the description as well as a discount code. And I am using some Just For You Online UK glitter and additives, and I do have a code as well for their shop if you want to check that out in the description. And as I mentioned earlier, if you want to check out where I bought these wooden shapes at thewoodshapestore.com, there's a link to that in the description with a discount code as well. And I did come in, as I usually do, with a little bit of the clear resin and drizzled it over any of the areas where there might still be loose stones or glitter. And I'm coming in now and making some beautiful green glitter mixture here in the resin with some of that Just For You Online UK glitter. Really, really liking their products. They have a wide selection of different types of glitter, chunky glitter, flakes, just really cool stuff. So I encourage you to check them out. And again, don't forget to use the discount code in there because that really helps a lot. There's no minimum order amount with Just For You Online UK to use my discount code, so definitely check that out. I did these really in a similar fashion to how I do all of my geodes, with coming in and laying down the resin. I will go quiet here so that you can just watch, and I'll be back at the end. I did use Stone Coat as I mentioned, so I wait about 4 hours with Stone Coat to come in and peel the tape around the edges off. and if need be, I will hit the sides with a little bit of heat. I didn't need to in this situation. The resin was a really nice consistency, and I was able to just move it around those edges to blend it in a little bit. As you can see here, nice and clean, no drips. I didn't have to sand anything, just beautiful. And so this right here with me touching them and stuff is about 2 days later. So I removed that back tape off at about 20 hours, not quite 24. And I'm gonna come in with my Uni Posca markers here to add some lines. I got these markers from 3 different sets, which again, you can find in my Amazon store down in the description. And I'm just gonna do a time lapse here, coming in and doing some lines, adding a little bit of definition, a little bit more pop. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. These were so fun to make. I love making these festive pieces. This one here on the left is sold, but if anyone is interested in the 4-leaf on the right, that will be available. So send me a message or come check me out over on Instagram at Dryer Days for availability on that piece. Come check out my Facebook group, Dryer Days Art Studios Resin and Fluid Art Group. Again, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, keep on pouring.